Good morning. Welcome to the Tudor Cottage Diaries. My name is Heidi and a happy new year to you all. It's a bit early for bubbles, but look at this beautiful weather. We've had a really hard frost and now the sun is out, and the sun is out all day. And I just wanted to recap on where we are in January 2025 at the Tudor Cottage Gardens. First off, thank you to absolutely every single one of you that has watched a video, every single one of you that's liked, subscribed, and most of all, every single one of you that's made a comment. I've absolutely loved sharing thoughts, having ideas given to me, having names of plants put on the chat. It's been brilliant and I welcome them. So thank you so much to everyone that's left a comment. Those of you that have been here for the whole of 2024 will know what's happened in the garden. So you will know about the extra beds that have gone in, all the planting that's happened, all the hard work down here in the rose garden, getting the final bits of edging in and the gravel down. You will know that we uncovered a Tudor wishing well in the garden and we're drawing water from it to water the garden. But you will also know that the weather this year that we've lived through here, especially in England, has been diabolical. On the south coast of England, we've had nothing but rain, really, and a few sunny days. The wind, we've had one named storm after another. I've never known the like of it. But the cottage is still here for another year. So the cottage, happy birthday, darling. You are another year older. So that makes you... I'll do the maths here and then I'll put it on the screen. It's also Lincoln's birthday today. So he was born in Romania on the 1st of January and he is 6 years old today. So he's had a present, a cuddle, and he's got a doggy birthday cake. Some of the other things that we've done is we've added some really decent plants into the garden. And when I say decent plants, I mean plants that have been on my wish list for probably 25 years. So we have the laburnum, which is just there. Ahead of us, there is a witch hazel that's gone in there. There is the most gorgeous magnolia just tucked around the corner there. In the middle of what used to be the sundial garden, we have the prunus tree. And then can you just see the standard fig here? So all of those were plants that have been on my wish list for the best part of 25 years. So my wish list. I'm slowly ticking the plants off of it and I'm slowly getting all the jobs done in this garden to put it the way I want. Now, ideally, I wouldn't have as much lawn as we have. I will spin you around, sorry, not to make you dizzy. We're in the back garden at the moment. Now, my style is eclectic cottage style. To be a truly cottage garden, we would have a lot less lawn. So that's why I've added the eclectic, because I kind of like sculptures, rusty metal being my favourite, or galvanized metals. Some of the things I purchased this year with my birthday money was the oak barrels to replace the plastic water butts. I'm not going to get rid of the plastic water butts. They will go behind the stable block, which is currently behind you. And we will use them to divert the water out of the gutters on the stable block. But yes, we're going to replace the ones that are on show with the oak barrel ones. Looking at the cottage, we replaced here, there was some awful weatherproof thing, I can't remember what you call it, but that's been replaced with a new oak beam. The cottage did have a jet wash, but it needs it again, and the windows were repainted. The greenhouse has survived another year, but the cold frame hasn't, so that needs a new cover in it. And as you can see, there's one pane of glass missing in the greenhouse from the recent storm. And then also a casualty is my beautiful clematis arch, which was here. That's blown down, but I've now convinced my husband to build me wooden arches because these metal ones are just rotting off in the ground far too quickly. We built the barn and finished the barn. which is over there, and we have got the back fence to do this year. That is on order. We put the plant supports in leading into the rose garden, which are just there, and these are gorgeous, and these were from my husband and his parents for my birthday. Excuse me. In the front garden, I've mainly dug, weeded again, and planted more plants. This year the sowing from the greenhouse was atrocious. It was an awful year for seedlings, so I didn't have the amount of lupins and delphiniums that I envisaged coming into these gardens for the next few years. So that was heartbreaking. So I think out of 100 lupins, the ones that didn't get eaten by the slugs and then the mice and then the slugs again, I put out 2 lupin plants. The delphiniums, I was down to 5 delphinium plants from about 100, and I'd bought the seed especially at Hampton Court, so gutted about that. However, I did manage to get from clearance sections around about 10 more roses, David Austin roses. As you know, that's my weakness, is David Austin roses. I met a lady this year that lived in the cottage in 1982, and we've now become pen friends. So Margaret Rose, if you're watching this, hello. God bless and wish you a very happy new year. The witch hazel was one of the plants that I purchased with the gift voucher you sent, and then this beautiful David Austin rose here, which has got your namesake. This is Margaret, and it's still got flowers on it, Margaret. So, and Margaret very kindly sent me an image of a painting she did of the cottage back in the 80s, and I will try and share that for you guys on another video. It's beautiful, and I'm probably going to frame the copy I have of it because I absolutely love it. We have really stepped up feeding the birds this year. I've now got 4 bird tables, and I'm about to do another 2. Because the weather was so bad, we had noticed the number of birds dropping in the garden, and now we seem to be back in abundance of them again. The thatch still looks splendid. So from me, this is just a very quick check-in for the end of 2024, and just to wish you all a very, very happy new year 2025. May all your gardens be full of abundance. May all your lives be healthy and peaceful and happy, and I will see you in the next Tudor Cottage Diary. Cheers.